Court, so we have some more news coming out today, and this one actually just dropped, and it's coming around about Rockstar and this small developer, small indie title, Grand Theft Auto, talking about a definitive edition. Court, talk to us about this exciting news for players out there, and then we'll get your hot take.
So this is directly from Rockstar Games. Later this month marks a very special anniversary for Rockstar Games. 20 years since the original release of Grand Theft Auto 3, the game that sets players loose in the sprawling, three-dimensional metropolis of Liberty City with a new, unprecedented sense of freedom and immersion. In addition to carving a new path for the open-world genre, Grand Theft Auto 3 established Grand Theft Auto as a cultural phenomenon alongside its subsequent and equally legendary entries in the series, Grand Theft Auto Vice City and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. We'd like to extend a heartfelt thank you to all the Grand Theft Auto fans who've supported the game over the past 2 decades. Your love and appreciation for these games have helped push Grand Theft Auto series forward in every iteration. In honor of the upcoming anniversary, today we're excited to announce that all 3 games will be coming to the current generations of platforms later this year in Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, the definitive edition. For PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and Rockstar Games Launcher on PC. Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, the definitive edition, will feature across-the-board upgrades including graphical improvements, modern gameplay enhancements for all 3 titles, while still maintaining the classic look and feel of the originals. We're extremely excited to share more about these groundbreaking titles in the coming weeks. Stay tuned. Spoiler alert. Yes. I have never played any of these games.
Really?
So for me, it's all brand new. I shouldn't say I've never sat down, never owned them. These all came out when I was in my 20s, and I decided that going to the bar and drinking was way more important.
True.
Spoiler alert, it wasn't.
Okay.
I am extremely excited for this. This was the worst kept secret in the world. This got brought out because Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar actually put it in their launcher by an accident the other day. But also people had leaked this before. We all thought it was going to be talked about at E3. It wasn't. We thought it was in the PlayStation presentation. It wasn't. We thought it was going to be at the Xbox conference. It wasn't. This game will sell so many copies.
Yeah. You're getting not reimagined, you're getting an enhanced version of the trilogy from these games that are very old now, but if they're getting a nice little up-res and upgraded textures, you get 3 games. These games are huge. Current Grand Theft Auto and Grand Theft Auto Online it still tops the charts today. It's just a money machine. They're coming out with this thing. Oh my gosh.
Do you think that they're going to put assets from this to unlock in Grand Theft Auto Online?
Probably.
And make you pay for it?
Probably, yeah. For characters, for other things, why not? It just makes gobs and gobs of money. The question I did have though, because since we focus around Xbox, this is coming to Xbox and PlayStation. Do you think they are going to get some sort of Game Pass deal out of this? Because there's been so much talk of Take-Two about more acquisitions from Xbox coming over. This has been rumored. I really doubt it. That they would, but maybe a partner deal. What do you think? They say, hey, this trilogy's coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, you pay for it.
It seems that they have a ton of deals already with Sony, and if you're Rockstar, you don't need it.
Yeah, so I know that they don't.
The only way they're getting this, the only way they would get a deal, is if Xbox purchased them. Otherwise, all PlayStation got was they kept showing it at their conference like it was the big game, but all you were getting was stuff early, and you were getting unlockables. That's all you were getting on PlayStation. Rockstar just prints money on this game. This game here is going to trump anything else that gets released at the same time as this, and it will be the only thing that anybody will be talking about. Like I said, I'm going to buy this game. I am going to play everything in this game. Everything.
Isn't it crazy though? Because you get like I would rebuy Vice City to get a brand new one, a brand new updated version of it. I loved Vice City. That was the game that turned me on to the whole franchise.
That's the 80s. That's the one that's in Miami, right?
Yeah.
Or sorry, whatever.
But I loved it when I played on PlayStation years ago. So this is one game is great. The entire collection, that's years of content for people because of how big these games are.
I am curious to know if the music comes with it because music is an extremely, extremely important part
My guess is
of.
no, because of the
Yeah, my
licensing
guess is no as
involved.
well.
I
Yes.
think that they would pull from their. The easiest thing to do is pull from their existing Grand Theft Auto 5 music, what they have licensed for that, and see if they can get it over to the other games. Otherwise, they just put in some original stuff. I don't know, but also I don't think it'd be too hard. Maybe they do. Maybe they are able, but those games came out a long time ago, and they would probably have to go through new licensing agreements because they would have all lapsed. I think that would be too much work, but probably a lot easier for them to port over the existing library. But again, the music too is really, really heart and soul of those games for what the soundtracks are, if they're for the 80s and things. So I don't know, they've got to find something to figure out, but I'm not worried. I think it's
Yeah.
great.
So I'm gonna give them my money and buy this game.
I'm glad. I'm glad you got another game you've got to play on top of everything else that's going to be coming down the back burner in your backlog so far. But let us know, everybody, in the comments below. Are you excited for a Grand Theft Auto trilogy that has been announced? This is going to be fun. Where are you playing it? Are you playing it on Xbox? Are you playing it on PlayStation? And which one out of the trilogy are you going to be playing first? Let us know. Take care. See ya.